welcome to another episode of Quick Reviews. My name is Barrett Courtney, and here, joined with me, are my two great co-hosts and even better friends, Henry Montiero and Ricky Baldazan. Oh, it's coming.
There you go.
Oh, that felt so much better.
We are just
and here at Quick Reviews, what we like to do is the three of us will bring in 1 to 3 items each, and we will give it a 1-minute review, ending with the possibility of one of 3 scores. Yee, or pfft.
I'm trying to find a position where this doesn't cover Ricky's face, and he doesn't.
I'll just do this.
You look like
a proper schoolgirl. That's how you'll sit. Yeah.
I said no to my dessert.
So this week for Quick Reviews, we'll start with Henry. Henry, you brought in some things today to do quick reviews on.
I did.
What are they?
My first one is a review of the new Brandon Flowers album.
Okay, let me get the timer because we like to
The
stick to 1 minute.
Desired Effect.
All right, you can start now.
Okay, so Brandon Flowers is the frontman for The Killers, a popular Las Vegas-based rock group. Made songs like Mr. Brightside, Smile Like You Mean It, Somebody Told Me. All those songs that you used to listen to back in middle school. So anyway, no wait, that wasn't even middle school. That was elementary school. God.
For you at least.
Yeah. So anyway.
I'm going to start the timer over again so you can actually talk about the actual product.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
You were running a little long.
Okay.
Now go.
Brandon Flowers' new album sucks.
Okay, and why is that?
Okay, so it sucks because recently The Killers have been on a whole, heartland rock kind of thing for some reason. They've been doing it since Sam's Town, but they really do just sound like synthy Bruce Springsteen. And if you watched our Sacred Cows episode, you know I don't like Bruce Springsteen, so I don't need to listen to Brandon Flowers do this goddamn Bruce Springsteen shit. Right?
It's actually titled Overrated Shit, just to let you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, keep going.
And so, it's just I don't want to listen to Brandon Flowers do really bad 80s Springsteen for a whole album. So, I'm going to give it the...
Okay. Alright, you're at 43 seconds. Not the quickest quick review. That was of Tomorrowland from our last week.
Where I just went, this movie's hilarious, go see it.
This movie's so dumb, watch it.
And what score do you give it? I don't fucking know.
And you have 1 more or 2 more items?
2 more.
2 more, alright. So what's your second item to review? Go? Go?
Okay, so my next review is of the new 21 Pilots album, Blurry Face.
Okay.
So, if anyone here listens to 21 Pilots, you know the 21 Pilots sound. It's kind of hard to categorize like electro pop, rap, indie. It's weird. So anyway, their new album brings in a lot more of a darker sound and also a bit of reggae influence, which I found really interesting. And are still very strong at writing songs, as Haley Williams said. If these guys aren't the biggest faces in pop music, I don't get it. Paraphrased. And so their new album, it's got great songs and very strong songwriting craft all the way through. One of the best current bands on Fueled by Ramen. They're still on Fueled by Ramen, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so it's a very strong release. Very nice. Very danceable.
Okay. What score you give it?
E.
Okay. Cool. I tried listening to it. I don't think I was at the right time of listening to it.
Well, you better stay in your lane, boy.
I think I have to get into a certain mood to listen to this album because it is very different from their first album, I find. So
A lot darker.
Yeah, I have to find the right mood to actually sit down and listen to it. I haven't gotten to that point yet.
I really liked it. That's been my bus music for the past couple weeks.
All right. So Henry, you brought
I'm feeling local.
Okay.
And my third one is not music, but I'm going to do a quick review of one of the worst episodes from anything I've ever seen. So this review is of the Family Guy episode, Stewie en Inciente.
Okay.
This is the episode where Brian gets Stewie pregnant.
All right. Mm-hmm.
And this is the worst thing I've ever... Never have I seen something and thought, I want to vomit. Because this episode genuinely made me want to vomit. I went to the hospital the same day I saw this episode.
Coincidence?
No.
And it's one of the worst episodes. It made me genuinely stop watching Family Guy.
It's pretty bad.
Okay.
Like, before, I was like, this was really terrible. I'm going to probably watch more of this because I'm an idiot. This made me stop.
Interesting.
So I give it the lowest possible, the deepest sounding.
Okay. Cool. Well, not cool. Because Family Guy used to be cool.
It used to.
And then
A long
for the
time
first
ago.
2 seasons, I would say.
It's like-
and then it went slowly downhill. Not
Like-
slowly, it went fastly downhill.
It's like when people talk about the Loch Ness Monster. It's like, no.
What
it's
do people say about the Loch Ness?
Goddamn Loch Ness
I'm
Monster got me
saying
again.
in the sense that, like, it's like a tall tale that they tell everybody, like, oh, there was once a time that it was, like, really, really cool, but it's not like that anymore.
Yeah.
Or
Very much like The
Sasquatch.
Simpsons. But The Simpsons had a much longer run of being good.
And also, Simpsons, their worst episode is bad because it makes no sense. It's just kind of stupid.
Yeah.
Family Guy made me vomit.
Okay.
And sent me to the hospital.
Ricky, you brought in some products today.
2 things.
You brought in 2 things. What is your first product you would like to do a quick review of?
Danzig.
My first one is Pitch Perfect 2, which I just went to go see in theaters for some reason. The first one, as everybody knows, is a really funny movie. It's a solid movie. Second one, very unnecessary, not as good at all. There's only 3 good things about this movie, and they're all in one scene. It's 90s hip-hop jams. 4 things. So 90s hip-hop jams. Tobias from Arrested Development,
Okay.
being Tobias. Reggie Watts. Reggie Watts is godlike. And Clay Matthews and some of the Green Bay Packers in their own a cappella team.
That sounds awesome.
And
I want to watch it just for that.
Yeah, there's Clay Matthews. That's it.
Okay.
So yeah, not as good. I'm gonna give it a
Yeah.
it was a whatever movie.
Okay. Cool. And what was your second product today?
My second one was a movie called It Follows. This movie.
What does it follow?
People who get it. It's a very solid horror movie about an STD where a demon follows you constantly and you can't really do shit about it other than pass it on. We'd be here forever if I explained the whole movie. Just go watch it. It plays an homage to late 70s, early 80s horror movies. I'm a huge fan of that. Grew up watching it. I have Michael Myers on my Converse right now. So very Halloween-y.
It does.
It was a great movie. It pays respect to old movies. There's not a lot of movies like this. I give it a yee.
Okay. Cool. I want to watch it. I've heard.
Good.
You're the first person that I've heard like good things about it,
I think,
and I usually trust you with some things, not all things.
of course.
Like the Eric Andre show. I don't understand. I don't understand the love for that.
We're the only 2 supporters of that show.
And so I brought in some things today.
What was the first
3?
one?
Let me see my phone because I put everything down in my phone. So
Well,
Just time yourself.
okay, I'll time myself.
Okay.
So as some of you may know, I did a Witcher review last week for our last episode of Quick Reviews, and so I'm going to do an updated review of The Witcher 3. Patch came out for it a couple of days ago that makes it run a lot smoother. I started to notice more and more as I played it. There were a lot of frame rate drops that became obvious. Sorry. And this patch definitely makes it run a lot smoother. There's still some frame rate issues when you go into like the bog. A couple of like bogs and stuff. It gets very slow. But the fighting is definitely more smoother, or maybe I'm just getting better at it. The story is very interesting. I feel myself getting lost. Like I'm on like a side quest. I'm on the side quest of a main quest of a side quest, and it's so crazy. Like it makes you want to go through all of this stuff because I didn't talk about that much story last time because I wasn't as far into it.
you were only 15 hours in.
Yeah, so I'm much more into it now, and I do still really enjoy it. The patch is out, makes the game run a lot smoother. I still give it a yee. Not a fuck yee, but a yee. I don't. A lot of people are saying that this is totally going to be the game of the year, and it might be if Batman Arkham Knight is somehow disappointing, but I don't think it will be.
Fallout 4.
Or Fallout 4 is somehow disappointing.
Which
But
it won't. Mess of bajubits.
I think it's definitely pretty. I think, it definitely... The praise it's getting, I think CD Projekt Red deserves.
Definitely a great company.
Yeah, definitely a great developer, but I don't know if I totally agree with it's the best game so far. You know.
Your next quick review?
Yeah. So my next quick review is of a little game, and by the time you watch this, a Let's Play of this will be up of Shovel Knight. Henry has told me about Shovel Knight.
I beat
a lot.
it.
You beat it. One of the very few games you said you actually wanted to beat, and you did.
Yes.
And so we recorded a Let's Play yesterday in our time. You'll see this. We recorded it last week. And I really enjoyed it. We did the first 2 nights, which was King Knight and Spectre Knight.
No, we did Black Knight.
We did Black Knight and King Knight.
Did you do
and
Spectre
then
Knight?
I did Spectre Knight last night
awesome.
and Plague Knight.
Plague Knight's
And
awesome.
I'm starting to realize how much, how different each stage is for each night, and it's awesome. And all of the homages to like DuckTales and Super Mario 3 and
What was the other one they said?
Mega Man.
Yeah, Mega Man.
They put all of the great things about these classic platformers into this one game. It feels like an old game, but it feels like a new game. I give it a fuck ye, and I'm excited to beat it.
Shovel Knight for Smash.
Ooh, that would be a good one. That'd
be
definitely
crazy.
be a good one.
He's highly requested.
I would... Yeah, I'm really excited to beat it. Each time I beat a new night, like it took me like several times to beat Spectre Knight, and then several times to beat Plague Knight, but each time you finally beat them, you're like, yes! Yes! Oh! I got you for 3 minutes!
Bonesaw!
Bonesaw!
3 minutes, it's playtime!
It's playtime! That's how I feel.
Randy Savage. A Randy Savage, fuck ye!
So I got a my third and final product to do a quick review on, and that is. Let me bring up. I accidentally closed the timer.
It's always hella hot when we do these videos.
I know. Well, we got this light pointing at us. Henry's making pizza right now. It's super hot. Hot damn. So my third product today is of the album "I'll Keep You in Mind from Time to Time" by Moose Blood. Let me start the timer. It's a very interesting album. Definitely a modern take on sort of, or an updated take on like mid 2000s like emo. It doesn't pop out as much as like the Hotelier or anything, but there's definitely something about it that's interesting.
It'll
that
never
makes,
be brand new.
that makes it interesting. They've got one really, really good song, which is Bukowski. And then the rest of the opening track is really good. I think that's Cherry.
Oh, that's what you posted the other day.
Yeah, and Bukowski is a really good one. The rest of it's okay. I'm definitely more excited to see where they go from here. And I think it does pay like good respect to the past emo bands that we've gotten. So I give it a softy, hard, on the fence between that.
So
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, it's. I would recommend you guys listen to it. Definitely, I would love to hear what you guys have to think about it.
Yeah, I was listening to
I only
Bukowski
listen
the
to
other day when he posted it. It was,
post-hardcore
It's a really
solid.
good song.
Yeah.
I think that's it's sort of like those bands in like the mid 2000s like emo where none of like except for like Brand New, I guess, where the album itself was like okay, but there's always on each album there's always like one really good song. I would say that they're sort of a modern Jimmy Eat World.
I feel it, yeah.
Salt
Yeah.
Sweat.
But with
Asphalt.
the Coldplay singer being the lead singer.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's racist against British people. I don't know. But he has sort of that deep voice as the guy from Coldplay does.
Does the guy from Coldplay have a deep voice?
Well, you just
It's-
you have to listen to it just to understand
I
what I'm getting
understand
at.
what you're saying.
Okay.
Deep isn't the word for it, though.
Deep isn't the word.
My place, my
It's just
place.
it's the tone of his voice. It's how he sings. That
There's
definitely
something about
reminds
it, but
me.
I totally know what you're talking about.
So that's our episode of Quick Reviews. If you have anything you want us to do a quick review on, you can email us at
You can
at
email us an email.
Email.
BayazoniGamers@gmail. Or you could tweet at us at BayazoniGamers. You can tweet at me at Banandler Chong. You can tweet Henry at Henrosaurus. You can't tweet Ricky because Ricky's a basic bitch.
Hey, basic time.
And if you want more of our material, we've got our Talking Shit episodes up. We have our Let's Plays up. We have
opening.
Twitch review. We've got our Twitch channel for BCG News up every Wednesday at 12:15. Twitch.tv/BayazoniGamers. And thank you so much for joining us, and have a great day full of quick reviews. Bye.